Anyways,
I just lost my dignity. So.
I'm a difficult person to be with. Yeah, because I travel a lot, and I'm different. I'm different off stage,
and you're always disappearing.
Oh, magic joke! But I'm very different off stage than I am on stage.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of people have that misconception about entertainers.
And very different because I'm very quiet and I keep to myself off stage.
And you're lurking in the shadows. People don't like you peeping in their windows.
No. Girls say they want somebody with a good sense of humor, but then I show up at their window dressed as a clown in the middle of the night, and they freak out, and it's restraining orders,
and
lawsuits, and cuffs, and anyways. So, but engagements,
yeah.
So.
And the Hobbit.
Well, let's talk about this engagement situation.
Oh, this. I guess it involves a ring. It's pretty close.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
tying that together.
I guess. Okay, we're bringing it back to the Hobbit.
Yeah.
So the Hobbit is basically about a couple little fellas trying to return jewelry and a wizard that's kind of a jerk because he could have had the eagle carry them there and drop it.
Actually, that's Lord of the Rings you're thinking about. The
Same.
Hobbit.
The
Hobbit is about
making more money for Peter Jackson.
Yes, it's also about tunneling into a mountain and disturbing a dragon that breathes fire, breaking your promises, and basically the whole gist of the movie is Legolas will be no one's second choice.
I don't know what that means.
That's okay.
So,
one day
he's the little fellow with the pointed ears.
No, he's not little. He's taller.
Taller with the pointed ears.
Yeah.
With the eyesight that isn't practical.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, it's a long movie, and he rescues the little princess in the castle.
No,
what's his name? Link. No, whatever. But it's a long movie. They're always long. They're very long.
Actually, this one was 2 hours and 20 minutes.
It's long.
That's shorter than the rest.
It's long.
It's short.
My wife loves those movies. I won't watch them.
Really?
No.
Not even if you sort of bring...
I have to bring an iPad. I have to bring my MacBook. I have to bring food. I've told you about how I snuck a rotisserie chicken into the theater.
My dad snuck a watermelon into a theater once.
That is awesome.
An entire watermelon.
Yeah.
And then he ate it, the entire thing, while he's watching the movie, and then he just left the husk there.
I would so do that.
Yeah.
Your dad is awesome.
My dad is the coolest person in the entire world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I snuck in a rotisserie chicken to watch Godzilla.
I snuck in an entire Chinese takeout.
Well, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, obviously, it's no chicken or watermelon, but
no,
start small.
But, yeah.
I mean, don't
But you
start
had the duck
small.
and everything. Amateurs sneaking candy.
Yeah.
I always take my own popcorn, but they won't let me use the microwave. All right, so The Hobbit is a movie about little fellas that are like miners. Not miners meaning little.
Oh.
But they're tunneling.
Tunnelers.
So like coal miners. And they wake up a sleeping dragon, giant, kind of like Honey Boo Boo's mom. And so...
You're
Am
way
I getting
off
the gist of this?
No, you're way off.
It has castles and stuff.
It has castles. It's got hobbits. It's got cool elves.
Cool elves, as opposed to the outcast elves that live on the other side of the tracks.
Yeah.
Those elves. You don't want to screw with those elves. They're in trees making cookies and stuff.
Actually, they are in trees.
Making cookies.
Not the cookies, though. They're more making weapons.
Uh-huh.
But
the Keebler elves make weapons?
You'd be surprised.
What kind of OSHA standards do they have that they can have these open kilns and ovens in a tree? What?
They're magically protected trees, is my thought.
Whatever. But there's castles, there's wizards. Which people find odd that I don't like wizardy stuff.
Why don't you like wizardy stuff?
Because I think it's weird. I don't know. I just can't. As soon as I see a wizard, a castle, an elf, or a troll, or a dragon, or a Kardashian, I have no interest.
So you're completely out of fantasy realm then?
That fantasy, yeah. We can go back to the Candy Striper thing.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'm not into that sort of world. Sci-fi I like, but like sci-fi, science fiction. Not
there's a
preview
fiction. In the start of The Hobbit for a new movie called Jupiter Ascending that looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because it has Channing Tatum in it.
Oh yeah, I met him on a cruise ship.
How'd that work out for you?
It was nice. He was a nice guy.
Is his neck really that big?
Let me think. It was about like, I don't know.
Well,
how would I know that?
If you said you met him. Yeah, but you could see like neck to head ratio.
Yeah.
You know, because a normal person's neck is smaller than their head.
His family, he was there with his wife or girlfriend or whatever, and they were very nice.
Oh, he's married?
I don't know.
So that would break a lot of hearts.
I don't know. He was there with a woman, and we were in Jamaica. I don't remember where, but they were very nice. That good of a cruise? Yeah. You know how I feel about Jamaica. Only place I've ever been robbed. So no, I take it back. We have been robbed because we do a lot of traveling, and we meaning people I'm with in me.
Right.
I've been robbed 2 places in my entire life. 2.
So one's Jamaica.
One's Jamaica. There's a lot of shady folks in Jamaica. They're very nice people, in case they're watching this. But I had an incident. But you know what? I got out of that because I ended up talking while this was. I didn't know the cab driver was going to rob me, and so he found out. Yeah, and so he picked up these 2 guys that got in the back seat, and yeah. But I had told him I was
knife point, or
it was very much at knife point here. But I had talked to the cab driver before they were there and told him what I did and magic and kind of did some jokes and stuff. And so when these guys got in and the whole business was going down, they were nice about it.
So they're just happy.
They still took the stuff, but they were nice about it.
How many jokes were you cracking when you're just at knife point?
But real quick, the second place that I was ever robbed. Ready? Want to guess?
Shell gas station bathroom.
No, you're close. And this is robbed or theft happened. One place in the world, because I travel the world.
Okay.
One more guess. You'll never guess it.
Now I want to try and guess it. Okay,
Hurry.
it's got to be something random. Okay. You were robbed at a hot dog stand in New York.
Okay, no, you're not even close. My wife and I were robbed at the Vatican.
What? What do you get? Was he described? I mean, not described. Was he disguised?
In the Vatican.
Just like knife point.
No, it wasn't like that. But some packages were left unattended. And then when we turned around, because we were busy at the Vatican. And when we turned around, the stuff was gone. And so we found all the empty bags, but not the stuff.
God.
Yeah. And there was stuff we just bought from the vendors outside the Vatican.
You know what? So. Maybe they came in and took it back.
Probably.
That's how
they only have one scarf. They just keep selling it. And
it's recycled.
They take it back. It's been the same one. So basically what we're trying to say is protect your jewelry.
At the Vatican.
And your belongings. Mm-hmm. And protect your valuables, like the dragon was protecting his valuables. Yes. See, I know that much.
It wasn't his valuables, actually.
Whoever. Yeah. And your ring and stuff for the
and
lords
watch The Hobbit,
rings.
Unless you don't like dwarves and princesses and elves.
And comment down below as to the weirdest thing you have snuck into a movie theater. Yes. We'd like to know that.
Absolutely.
So what is the coolest thing you snuck into a movie theater? I'm Christopher James. This is
Heidi May.
Bye-bye.